And I was able to demand that he paid the money, obviously backed by my cabinet. And let's understand here too that invariably with these issues, they discuss at the cabinet level, and I make sure that I have the backing of my cabinet. I mean, I am perhaps the most vocal person, but people should not believe that because they're not hearing from the others, that they are not on my side. And this is perhaps one of the perceived weaknesses of our government, in that too many of my cabinet colleagues are silent. I've said to them, they have to step up now. The people need to hear from them. I see one of my ministers, the Honorable Samantha Marshall, she was out last evening on Point FM. Mm-hmm. I've seen pictures of her out in the constituency. And this is the type of activism that I'll be demanding from my ministers going forward. I mean, I'll say especially the chairman. The chairman, Chet Green, now has to step up his game. I mean, let's face it. I mean, I volunteered literally to carry the fight for the last 4 years, but we need every single minister, every senator to step up and to be heard. There are many issues that can be defended. I mean, I have defended many of them, even when they attack me personally on the issue of corruption and so on. I mean, I defend myself, but not I'm asking for my colleagues to defend me, because I can defend myself, but it'll be good for them to speak about the governance framework that we have in place.
Well, Prime Minister, sorry to interject, but just this morning, early this morning, Lyman and I, we usually have our morning discourse, and we were just there discussing, and we came to the same conclusion. In particular, we have seen Minister Marshall. She has come to us here. She actually was with us about 2 weeks ago, right here. She started off this same program. And then I was pleasantly surprised last evening she was there again. Minister Nicholas, he has been coming as well when invited. Comrade Max Hurst, Fernandez, sorry. They have been coming, but there are one or two of them that we're looking forward to see still. So we want you to just, encourage them to come, because we have an open door policy for every single minister to come here.
But with all fairness, Colin, and to you, Mr. Prime Minister, Minister Green is always available. We do a program on ZDK every Tuesday night, and no matter what time I call him, even if he's overseas and he has to join via phone, he does join. So I just thought that I should say that, with all fairness.
Okay. And that's fine, but I also want to state here, yeah? You have to understand that this year is, in essence, an election year. And we have to up the ante. It's not just about being on a program. Mm-hmm. Ministers, all of us, senators, we should be literally scouring the entire political landscape, looking at the various issues and responding to these issues.
Indeed.
And do so robustly. We should not be afraid to ridicule our opponents either, because I noticed that some of my colleagues, they want to play statesmen and maybe stateswomen, and they don't want to dirty their hands. But in this game, if you want to stay alive and to keep your base active, you cannot just sit back and allow people to ridicule you and don't fire back. And I'm not saying that you fire back at everything. And there's some who accuse me of always firing back. But if I had to fire back at every issue, then clearly it would have been impossible, because it's not a day that has passed during the last maybe almost 8 years that I have not been attacked by somebody. What I do look at are those who do so persistently.